Hello everyone, this is David, and today I'm going to be reacting to two videos of VoicePlay. First one is ACA Top 10 Movie Themes, and the second one is the Little Mermaid, medley. So, let's get right into it.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
Yes, Harry Potter.
It worked! It's Rob!
What's happening? Just shut up and watch the movie. How long is this?
ASMR.
I've come for your daughter, Chuck.
When you have to shoot, shoot. Snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes?
Number 6. This message will self-destruct.
This town needs an enema.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. Number 2.
I didn't hear no bell rock.
Punch it, Chewie.
Excellent. Love seeing Rob there with the boys. To my knowledge, I don't think have they had Rob on before? VoicePlay? can't think of a time that they have, but then they might have because they have so many videos. So maybe they have. I don't know. But it's nice to see him here, see him there with them, because yeah, like his voice fits really well with them. So you know, it's got a different tone than Earl's, different texture than Earl's. So you know, Earl's is kind of different because it's a type of like high voice that catches your attention, whereas like Rob does have a high voice as well, and his is more like lifts you up in the clouds type of voice. It's just it's just pleasant to listen to. You get lost in thoughts when you listen to Rob's voice. That's the type of voice he has, and that fit very well with this. And this just goes to show that movie soundtracks are very important, very, very, very important in the feel and the tone that a movie is trying to go for. Like, it sets up everything. Like, it's not just visuals. It's not just dialogue. There's so much more to a movie than all of that. Movies... There's a reason movies are so hard to make. And there's a reason why it's hard to be known as like one of the great movie directors. Like there's like Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, obviously not as much as he used to be, but still there. James Cameron. Christopher Nolan's getting pretty up there. J.J. Abrams for a while was on an upward trek. Not so much anymore. Especially after Episode 9 of Star Wars. Seriously, what was that, J.J.? What was that? But, yeah. Movies are just so much more than, like, images and dialogue. It's way more than that. There's, it's a lot about camera technique. It's all about, like, you got to put CGI in certain things at certain points, especially in, like, big budget, like, action movies and stuff. You got to build these crazy big sets and everything. And if you're not doing that, maybe you need to make, like, a miniature that you have to zoom in super, super, super close in to make it seem like an actual set and everything. It's just stuff like that. You gotta... Stuff like that. And then the music, the bass, all of it. There's just so much that goes into it. There's a reason why, like, the biggest movies have literally, like, thousands of people working on them. It's because it's a big undertaking, and it is not easy. And like, a video like this just goes to show you don't need to sing words. You don't need to sing lyrics in order for it to be good music. Literally, it's only their voices, and literally just pure voices, like no lyrics or anything, just their voices, and it still sounds beautiful. It still sounds beautiful. And by the way, this got me nostalgic for, like, all those movies. I was like, yeah. But anyways, let's go on to the next one.
Hey y'all, thank you so much for watching, and of course a huge thank you goes out to our friend Mr. Rob Lundquist, for singing this with us.
I'll tell you a tale of the bottomless blue with its hay to the starboard heave-ho. Look out, lads, a mermaid be waiting for you in mysterious fathoms below. Fathoms below, low.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above? Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that.
Ariel, listen to me. The human world is a mess. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you.
What more is you looking for?
Under the sea, said under the sea, yeah. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Oh, up on the shore they work all day. Out in the sun they slave away. While we devoting full time to floating under the sea. The nude play the flute, the cop play the harp, the bass play the bass, the day sound and sharp, the bass play the brass, the chub play the dub, and all that blowfish blow.
Who are you?
Don't be scared. We represent someone who can help. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True?
Yes.
And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed.
And dear lady, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of
The miserable, the lonely, and depressed.
pathetic.
Poor unfortunate souls in pain.
Indeed. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed.
Those poor unfortunate souls are so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying spells.
Do I help them? Yes, I do. Oh, but there is one more thing. We haven't discussed the subject of payment.
But I don't have
Well, I'm not asking much. What I want from you is your voice.
If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam, jetsam, now we've got our boys. The boss is on a roll. This poor unfortunate
Belugas are frugal queens of the Caspian Sea. Larynxis, glossitis, and max laryngitis, la voce to me.
Les poissons.
How I love les poissons. Love to chop and serve little fish. First I cut off their head, then I pull out their bones. Ah mais oui, ça c'est toujours délicieux. Les poissons, les poissons. With a cleaver I hack them too. I pull out what's inside and I serve it up fried. 'Cause I love little fishes, don't you?
Nothing is happening. Time for a little vocal romantic stimulation.
There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Kiss the girl. Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. It's possible she wants you to, but there's one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. You wanna kiss the girl.
Sing it with me now.
Sha la 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 la, don't be scared. You got the mood prepared. Go on and kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, don't stop it now. Don't try to hide it. How you wanna kiss the girl? Sha la 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 la, float along and listen to the song. The song say kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, the music play. Do what the music say. Kiss the girl. Kiss the girl. Kiss the girl.
What a lovely little bride, I'll make my dear all look different. Things are working out according to my ultimate design. Soon I'll have that little mermaid and the ocean will be mine.
Unfortunate souls.
Now we can walk, now we can run.
Now we can stay all day in the sun. Just you and me.
Just you and me.
And I can be part of the new
Sing it with me now. Pathetic.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that last pathetic at the end there. But anyways, as always, excellent job by VoicePlay. And Rachel Potter was the perfect choice for a young Ariel. I'll be honest, she looks a bit different than usual. I don't know what it is. It looks like she might have put on a couple pounds due to, you know, the pandemic and everything, but don't get me wrong, she still looks good, but and as always, she sounds great. But like it took me a while to figure out who that was, and if I didn't know that she would, I mean, if it wasn't in the title, I wouldn't have known that was her. Because, you know, obviously her name's in the title, featuring Rachel Potter. And of course, as soon as I heard her singing, I was like, oh yeah, that's Rachel. But yeah, like I gotta say, great video effects in this as well. Like when you know, they're doing the part where Ariel signs her life away with that contract, very stupidly so. I'm in love, so I have to do this. But yeah. Anyways, so that part, like when she's singing and then like her voice gets taken out and then like it sounds like her voice is like disembodied and stuff. That was a very cool effect, both like visually and auditory wise. But anyways, yeah. So like when they did that part, that was very well done. Just like, you know, the little golden orb floating and her disembodied voice singing like as if it's not really part of a body anymore. And then it goes into Jeff, who you wouldn't think that Jeff would be the perfect choice for Ursula, but he so is. He so is. I would have showed more surprise when I first saw Jeff, but I saw a thumbnail for this like video like when it first came out earlier this week, so I was like, you know, I wasn't surprised by it. But if I hadn't seen that thumbnail, I would have been surprised. But I did see that thumbnail first, so you know, either way. Yeah, that was Like, you wouldn't think he would be a perfect choice for Ursula, but he is. Like, his voice is perfect for Ursula's kind of like, deeper, you know, she has kind of a raspy voice now that I remember. Like, it's, I'm trying to remember the last time I saw this movie. I think it was within the last year or two. I think that was the last time I saw this. Yeah, within the last year or two. And if I remember correctly, she has quite a bit of rasp to her, both her, more to her speaking voice than to her, more to her speaking voice than to her singing voice. But she still has rasp in her singing voice as well, if I recall. But that raspiness that she has in her voice lends itself to kind of like a rough quality, which Jeff has both like this rough quality to his voice, but at the same time, like, it's just a smooth voice as well. How can you be rough and smooth? And just look at Jeff and Tim. Definitely Tim. But yeah, just look at those two and you can see what I mean by rough and smooth at the same time. At least when, you know, they're singing in their bass range. And you get that kind of quality to Ursula's voice, and that's why it works when Jeff plays as Ursula. And you know, Janon and Ellie. I know. Sorry about that, guys. I think it was like the first time I made that mistake in a long time, actually. Ellie. Those two, they got those henchman voices down. Earl really had it down. So I did miss Earl's voice as, like, you know, that henchman type voice. But either way, Ellie and Jaina, they still got it down. So, you know, very well done. And then Rachel Potter, once again, Rachel, when she was singing as Ursula in her human disguise, that was very well done too, because like she took on like a different character and she did it very well. So yeah, very well executed, very well sung as always. And you know, Lane always does his thing as the beatboxer. Like, I'm gonna say that probably Lane and Adam Rupp from Home Free are probably my favorite beatboxers in terms of, you know, acapella groups. Kevin's up there as well, but I don't really consider Kevin a beatboxer per se, because he does a lot of like electronic sounds as well, and a lot of like different other stuff. So I consider Kevin more of other instead of beatboxer, because he's not just purely a beatboxer. He's more other. I mean, don't get me wrong, he is a beatboxer, but there's more to Kevin than that. But purely in forms of like beatboxing, I like Adam Rupp and Lane the best out of acapella groups anyways. They just have a very clean sound. I think their sound honestly is a little cleaner than Kevin's. Kevin's can get a tiny bit muddled at points, but you know, not that much. But anyways, once again, great job, VoicePlay, and boy, this video is gonna be long. Anyways, yeah, I'll end it here, and thanks for watching, guys.